Hi, I'm Adam. I've been practicing Dvorak keyboard for 5 minutes a day now for a little over 4 months. My wife has kind of been doing the same thing as well. She's done in 49 pages. She passed all 5 lessons on the website that we're using. She passed it on the first day on lesson 1. You can see her times here. She zipped right through. So in 49 lessons, she did all 5 lessons at 20 words per minute, which you can see her typing speed went from 9 up to, what she's at 30 something now, 31, 32, 35 there. So she's cooking along there. That's respectable for QWERTY for a lot of people. She does QWERTY at around 100 words per minute, however. And so she's closing the gap. It's pretty neat. As for me, I went 3 months without missing a day, and then I missed 3 days in the last 2 weeks with this coronavirus. Just as rocked my world and my business and everything else. But the main thing is my time management has just gone out the window. So it's almost 11 o'clock. It's almost 12 o'clock here, 11:18. Where I used to practice in the morning before my first patient, now everything's out of control. The most annoying thing about missing a couple days here is that I used to be right on the hour and half hour on the test days. So now I've practiced 6.75 hours, which just is kind of annoying. But we'll see how it ranks. The sporadic sleep schedules, sporadic practice schedule, things are a little bit crazy. But let's see how things are here. I'm still improving on my charts. So we're going from 5. I'm up to, in the 15 range now. My best there is 18.6, and hopefully I'll beat that. I want to get up to the 20 today mark, but we'll see. Compared to my wife, I'm way slower. It took me a lot longer to get through lesson 1. Here's lesson 2, and I'm chugging along on lesson 3, slower than I'd like, but still an upward trend. And I'm closing the gap too. Looks like I'm closing it from both ends, as my QWERTY speed last week was down. But I'm right. I think of myself as a 60 words per minute typer, but it's probably more like 55. And here we are at pushing 20. So I'm closing the gap. So today I'm going to do a QWERTY speed test. Then I'm going to do a Dvorak speed test. And then I'm going to practice for 4 minutes on lesson 3. And you get to see how it goes. So go ahead and you can get this file in the comments below or the description below, and you can borrow this and see how you do. Hopefully you do better than me, but even at my speed, 5 minutes a day, I'm still chugging along, and by the end of the year, hopefully I've closed this gap. I thought it would take me around 5 to 6 months, and I've heard that 9 hours is kind of 11. I don't know. I need to go back and see where the numbers were. So without further ado, I'm going to pop on over to the training, and we're going to jump in with QWERTY for 1 minute. I think I just hit Dvorak letter there. As far as, I should finish this test. Wow, that's way slower. As I was going to say, as far as QWERTY goes, I don't notice a difference in my regular typing at all. If I sit down to type notes, or if I just sit down and type something from my head, I've been working on blog posts and books and a bunch of stuff, and I don't notice a difference with my QWERTY typing from before versus now. This is obviously way lower, but when I'm working on typing, like on this site especially, my brain really wants to go to QWERTY. I mean, to Dvorak. So it's really messing with me. I'm consciously thinking about the letters. I'm making mistakes, and Dvorak is sort of taking over my QWERTY, especially on this website. It's really trippy. 40, that is really horrible. So it is messing with my mind a little bit. Let's see, 11, and that's my typing speed for QWERTY is 40. I think that's the worst that I've done so far. That's really going to look ugly down there, yeah. And I don't think that's a fair representation. I need to not talk when I'm typing those as well. Anyway, there's 40, but I'm flubbing numbers, letters, and I'm all over the place. So let's click into, let's see, Windows space, and that'll pull up my Dvorak, and we'll just restart this test. It's pretty slow, like under the 50 percentile now. And then what I'm going to do is pull that down there, and see, my YouTube is up there, so I can upload this when I'm done with the video. Okay, so let's pull this up, and we'll do this typing test in Dvorak. I'm looking down like at the C in the Dvorak. I know where the C is. That's one of my letters I've been working on. Nope, that was a QWERTY B. I don't know where G is. After this, apparently. Oh, I don't know where Y is. Oh, one more word. Woo. All right, I'm at 21. All right, 104 CPMs. And we'll click back here. That's my best yet. Very much pleased with that. Last week that I recorded, which was really 2 weeks ago, they threw some punctuation at me, which was just wrong. So I haven't practiced it at all. Didn't have a clue where it was. Okay, 21. That was 104 CPMs, and we'll put in 104 over there, and then equals that divided by 5 characters equals your words per minute. So it's not quite 21, but 20.8. I'm so pleased with that number. Hey, I'm half of my QWERTY speed. If my QWERTY speed keeps coming down, we'll be there before you know it. Oh, it's coming along. So yes, definitely pleased I'm above the 20 line. And this is actually, it's almost linear. I'm just really amazed at the typing speed by date, typing speed by hours of practice, how straight that is. Looks like one of my lesson things there. All right, I'm going to click this back into full screen. We're going to do 4 minutes of typing. Get back into Dvorak with that Windows space. And this is lesson 3. which is home row plus CFKLMPRV. And I usually, it only takes me 5 minutes. Probably takes me 6 to 10 minutes if I get distracted or whatever. But I only do actual 5 minutes of typing. I click over to the stopwatch in Google, put my timer up on there, and I start. 3, 2, 1, 0. Feel really fast today. Actually got all 6 days this week. UT. Where the heck is, oh, suddenly losing that. You know why this feels so easy? Because I'm in the stinking wrong lesson. I'm like, wow, I'm just ripping today. Well, that's really annoying. Well, that's super, super duper annoying. All right, we'll see you in 2.5 minutes here. Dang it, that's lesson 1. I'm like, how come I'm only on the home row? All right, well, let's try again. Mistakes, you know, I'm still only going to do 5 minutes. I'm not going to reset that sucker. Just going to divide it by 2.5 today. And I was like, I'm doing amazing. I'm so good because I got every day this week. It's gracious. And D. I'm making like a million mistakes. Yes. I know where all these letters are now. Probably better than I know my QWERTY letters. QWERTY is just on autopilot. Here I'm actually thinking through every letter. Not anymore, but L still throws me. All sorts of problems today. there. All right, so 33 words. Put that in. 33. Equal sign in there. 33 divided by, we'll just go 2.5. Close enough. Good enough for government work, as they say. It's not bad. So 33, 105 minutes on lesson 3 plus, oh, come on, Adam. On autopilot. In 2.5 minutes on lesson 3 plus 2.5 minutes. No, it wasn't 2.5. Plus 1.5 minutes on lesson 1. Messed up. Accident. After typing 1 minute. Test. Any more automatic? Best time yet on the test. For best or something on this. Pretty good. Yeah. Here's best time. 15 on this lesson. So that's not bad. Super pleased with my time here. 20, almost 21. Not so pleased with messing up that lesson on air, but such is life. Here we go. So 2021. So happy with that. Still lagging behind Mary, but as I showed a couple videos ago, she was at, I think she got close to 30 before she passed this lesson. We'll go click over there and check it out. Maybe. Computer's going super slow. Battery's about to die. So she finished lesson 3 right here, which was what day? 2/27. She got up to 20. And so if we compare what her 2/27 right there, 1, 2, 3, she was typing off the screen. Maybe that one. Sorry about that. 26. So theoretically, if I'm like her, which I'm not, if I can get to 26 words per minute, and I was 21 today almost, I should be able to pass that test, which I think that's accurate. I mean, if I went up 5 words per minute from my 13 that I got today, I'd be at 18. So we'd be in the ballpark, and those are actual words. Anyway, I'm going to quit mumbling and move on. So that's my test today. Pleased with that. Unpleased with my mistakes, but still moving along here. Third best time on this lesson. Best time ever on my Dvorak. Worst time ever for a long time on my Qwerty. And I'll see you next week.